Here with the main man, Brian Culbertson himself.
What's up?
Welcome back, man. It's great to have you back here in
Good
Atlanta.
to be in Atlanta.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a great show. Brian, just real quick, man.
Yeah.
What do you? I know you've been with Phil and Michael for quite a while,
Sure.
and you've curated your sound, and it sounds fantastic. But I wanted to ask you, if you were hiring engineers at this moment, if you could take me back, what do you usually look for to get the sound that you're looking for on stage and for the audience?
I first start with getting a good drum sound.
Yeah.
That's really kind of the foundation. If you can get really good drums, I like to process them nice and punchy and clear, crystal clear. So it's a lot of EQing, carving out, muddiness.
Yep.
Plenty of high end on the hi-hat and snare. Good punchy compression.
Nice.
Also, overheads, you crush them. We do at least 10 to 1.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
At least. So it's like, it's really hitting hard out there.
Yeah.
Beyond that, then we start filling in the other instruments. You got to get the bass so it's not competing with a kick drum. So a lot of the bass, I turn up a higher frequency, like 80, 100, somewhere in there, and let the kick do the sub and the click.
Yes.
So that there's a dip around where you can hear the bass notes.
Correct. Yes.
If you've got too much sub in the bass, it just
right.
You're not hearing notes. So the notes are the foundations of the chords, clearly. And then from there, it's just adding all the
beautiful
mid-range and the colors.
Yeah. My favorite song in your set list is "Colors of Love." Hands down. It's full. It's big.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Thank you.
So,
well, the other thing is having the right attitude to where if you're working with an artist and they have a sonic vision, you got to be able to say, okay, I'm gonna take my ego hat off, right, and do what they're comfortable with and what they're wanting. So you need to be able to adapt in different situations. And just be like, yeah, cool. What do you want? What do you need?
Right.
And if some artists know what they want and some don't.
Right.
And if they don't, say, okay, well, what artist do you like listening to?
Okay.
So that'll give you a starting point for, where we going. Hey, I like the Rolling Stones. Okay, well, I like Maroon 5. I don't know. You know what I mean? Pick somebody. Or I like Herbie Hancock, a little more natural or whatever. So you got to know what is that starting point. Don't just guess.
True. Don't want to take too much of your time, Brian.
All good.
You got to go rest.
Good luck.
We're looking forward for a great show tonight, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the incredible, this man needs no introduction, honestly. The legend himself, South African great, Mr. Jonathan Butler. It's great to have you here, man.
Hey, man, it's good to work with you today.
Yeah. Thank you.
Job, man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I was just telling him that we have a little bit of history back in Kenya from the Safaricom Jazz Festival back there.
I played at Tarrant Golf Course.
Oh, man.
Walked 18 holes.
You know your way around already.
The chairman and our friends at the golf course. And I love everybody in Kenya, man.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So we actually do a sound masterclass in Kenya. We're trying to teach and elevate the young people to do this professionally. So I really, really want to hear from you because you've been doing this for such a long time. I kind of want to get your perspective. What do you believe or feel like gives you the best sound, especially on stage? What do you kind of look for?
I look for a monitor guy or a sound guy that looks at me while I'm performing.
Okay.
And never takes his eyes off me.
Yes.
The second thing I look forward to is that he uses the dials as his EQ, his ears, his fingers. That when you move that thing up and down, that's the key.
That's the key.
Because if you just walk away from that dial, you never know in a split second what could happen on the stage.
Yes.
So first of all, I look forward to an engineer or a monitor guy that will look at me while I'm performing. He never takes his eyes off the performers because anything can happen on the stage, no matter how great the sound check.
Yes.
Something can go wrong. I could leave maybe something on standby and nobody knows.
And nobody knows.
The jack is half put in the guitar. It's not all the way in. So you have to have, I think that's probably one of my greatest frustrations as an artist, is working with monitor guys or sound guys who doesn't understand that, I can control the volume. If I need to bring it down or up. But if you don't give me what I need to feel comfortable on stage, then it's always going to be a battle between backstage, front of the house. Because sometimes the front of the house sounds great.
Yes.
But you struggling, you're on stage because you can't really hear yourself.
Because you can't hear yourself, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. That's incredible. What are so you really do look for an engineer that has those intangibles?
Because the thing is, as far as EQ goes, because I've been making records my whole life, and I've been watching engineers and been friends with engineers, where you're working with a board that's flat, not EQ.
Correct.
The only EQ is that fader.
Yes. That is your first EQ. That's what we call it. That's your first EQ.
First EQ is your fader.
Yes.
Because your fader your fader will guide you as to like what is missing in the gain structure, without even having to tweak something. Yeah. And so even sometimes when you EQ, I find myself just a little 1K of something.
Yep.
Or sometimes, and it depends on the instrument. Like this guitar, when I record it at home, I mic this guitar. I don't go direct because I want the wood. I want the wood of the guitar to come. Yeah. I want that resonate. Yeah. I want that to resonate. If I'm playing electric guitar, it's different. I plug that into my preamp,
Yeah.
Into a Neve preamp, which I have
I love
3 of those.
Yeah.
So that's for electric. Same as a singer. When you sing, you got a microphone.
Yep.
And so the guitar, especially acoustic guitar, it's like a vocal. It's like a voice. So I treat it like a voice. I mic it up exactly, right here, just between the neck, so it gets all the neck frets going.
Yeah.
So, but it's I think it's the simple things, man.
It is.
It's keeping it simple, and because like sometimes the artist will ask for reverb.
Right, which you need to kind of be prepared for, which I was, and you didn't ask for it, which is fun, which is okay.
But because we are in a setting where it's already,
you can hear it naturally.
We can hear it naturally. Yeah. But when artists ask for reverb, I feel like when I say, "Hey, give me a little reverb," I don't want to swim in it.
Yeah.
I want the decay to be a little bit less.
Yeah.
Between the decay and the mix.
Yeah.
I would play with the decay to see how much less reverb, but yet still have like a room sound. Like where I'm feeling like I still have the space.
I think also it's important for if the monitor guy is to learn the music as well, because when they're giving you those effects, you can play with the decay to make you feel comfortable tempo-wise. You know what I mean?
That's what we do as musicians. Yeah. When the band learns my music, they have to learn every part of what that song entails. Yeah. Otherwise, they're coming on stage playing just what they want to play, but not playing what the record is.
Very true.
And I think you're right. I think you touched something that's really important, that engineers should learn the music. They should have a copy of the music, at least some idea what the kind of artists they're working with. You know, like my music has a lot of dynamics. So and if the stage is too loud, those dynamics is lost.
Yes.
So I start first with the bass. I lower the bass on the stage, so there's more headroom on the stage, and accordingly, once the bass is at a speakable level, conversational level, everything else just fits in.
It fits right in. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We had Brian Culbertson here earlier in the year, and he pretty much said the same thing. Said the exact same thing. That's interesting.
Roll the bass down, and also I never used a lot of keys in my monitors. Because I want to just hear the guitar and my voice.
And your vocal.
You know. Because I said once you've got a good balance, a conversational balance on stage, you have everything you need to have a good show.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to take. We could talk forever, but I don't want to take too much of your time.
I congratulate you on doing master classes, because that's what I do in South Africa. I do a lot of master classes.
That's incredible. Yeah, that's awesome.
I talk about music. I talk about everything that you talk about today. Yeah.
So let's keep in touch, and maybe we could try to do something together
I don't mind.
somewhere down in the future.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure. You go get your rest, and we'll see you in Showtime.
Okay, brother.
Take care.
Definitely.